I think we've got time for just one or two more questions. Interesting question about what are the differences between the different qualifications from someone who's just become MAAT qualified. What's the best route for continued studying? What's the difference? Paul?
Okay, first thing to say is for ICAEW, ACCA and CIMA, they are all fantastic qualifications. They are all globally recognised, and each of them in its own right is a worthwhile route to go down. The choice may be influenced by a number of things. One may be the personal individual's career progression. Where do they see themselves going in the future? Another may be their current role and where they see their career progression for the next 2, 3, 4 years. So, for example, I just take ACCA and CIMA as examples. Yes, so CIMA is a management accountant qualification. That's its focus. But the qualification itself covers a broad range of areas, and there's so much overlap with what is covered in the ACCA. So if you were in a management accounting role, and just to bring a couple of areas, so involved in budget and planning, forecasting, that's my area of expertise, that's where I'm going, that's my career path, then CIMA may be right for you. If, however, you were in a financial accounting role, providing statutory financial information, the ACCA has more modules which probably map more across where you are now. Looking to the future, CIMA may be a little bit more of a narrow qualification compared to the ACCA, and that may not be a bad thing for some people, but for others who wish to keep their options open, you could argue ACCA, and then you throw ICAEW into the mix, and I would say that's somewhere more aligned to ACCA. So it's an individual choice. Each of the individual institutes has a lot of information on their website. But I go back to one of my questions, my answers from earlier, is speak to people with these qualifications, speak to people who are doing it, what influenced them. The one thing I just throw in at the end would be sometimes people, I think, are pushed into a qualification because that may be the badge of the qualification that their line manager or someone very close to them has. Yes, listen to people, but don't feel pushed into a particular route if the options are open to you.
Yeah.
Can I just add to that one? If you look on Civil Service Learning, on the front page of Civil Service Learning, there is a tab that will take you into an apprenticeship page, and within that there is finance apprenticeships, and there is information that shows you exactly what is involved in each one of those qualifications. So what those papers mean, what they are, which we've put in there to help you to make that decision. And also on the student zone, you'll find links into all the Accounting Institute sites. So that will also help you to, just helps you to get them more easily than looking for it yourself.
Great.